Kita buat dalam dua bahasa, bermula dengan bahasa Melayu. Ya? Okey, kita panggil persidangan media hari ini. Kita nak buat sesuatu pengumuman yang agak pendek. Ya? Seperti yang tuan-tuan dan perempuan telah pun dengar semalam, daripada hujahan-hujahan yang dikemukakan oleh pihak plaintiff, iaitu pihak lawan kita. Ya? Kononnya Datuk Seri Najib telah pun membuat 5 pendedahan pembelaan beliau yang tidak selari dan juga yang bercanggah. Okey? Jadi tidak boleh dipercayai mengikut mereka lah. Jadi kita telah pun menurunkan semua-semuanya itu yang dikatakan bercanggah, dan kita dapati bahawa yang dikatakan bercanggah itu sebenarnya tidak bercanggah. Seperti yang tuan-tuan dan perempuan sedia maklum bahawa Datuk Seri Najib pada permulaannya dia mengatakan dia tidak terima dana-dana tersebut sebab apa yang dia maksud ialah dana-dana daripada SRC. Sehingga hari ini dia tak mengaku bahawa yang dia dengan cara ada pengetahuan menerima dana-dana tersebut daripada SRC. Itu satu. Kemudian bila dana tersebut telah pun masuk dalam akaun beliau, beliau juga menyangkakan bahawa dana-dana itu adalah daripada Saudi, iaitu donation daripada Saudi. Okey. Jadi kalau kita lihat dari secara menyeluruh, kita akan dapati bahawa tidak ada pernyataan beliau yang bercanggah, tapi semuanya selari belaka. Ya? Kalau kita tengok bila dia buat pernyataan tersebut dan ambil masa-masa yang tertentu, sebab perkara ini berlaku daripada 2010 hingga 2015. Ya? Jadi kalau kita tengok masa yang disebutkan itu, kita boleh dapat fahami bahawa tidak ada langsung yang bercanggah. Alright? Now, they alleged yesterday that Datuk Seri Najib made 5 different versions that are inconsistent, and they say therefore his defense cannot be believed. Now, we have replied today, some of it have been replied by Farhan. He denied that he received the money because he did not know that the money was from SRC. Until today, that is his defense. Okay? Now, secondly, he also said that when he received money in his account, he has always thought that this money has been the donation from the Saudi, King Abdullah, and it was for CSR purposes. That he has maintained until today, consistent with what you know, that the amount of money that he returned, which was a lot, which is about 3/4 or more than what he received, he returned, because he was under the impression it was to be returned to the Saudi, because that was the money that he received as donation. Jadi, it could not be inconsistent. Now, thirdly, of course, he did not manage the account. That is because, being Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, he could not have been managing the detail of his account. So, if you look at it from those angles, with those explanations which Farhan has submitted, there are no 5 different versions. There are 5 statements that he made, maybe even more, but all these are consistent with the entire defense that he has put up. That is all I want to make, the statement today. Anybody, any question?
Yes.
Yes.
It's very consistent. This is like deja vu.
Yeah.
All the trials that he has gone through, all about the Saudi
Correct.
donation, that shows that, how much he believed in it.
Correct.
But is there any cases in the world where there are so many cases due to one person and, consistent with the same explanation, and yet he is still being charged?
Yeah, okay, it's very rare. In fact, I have not heard of any. Your question is important because first, throughout all the many trials, his defense has been the same, consistent. Not only during the trial, but even during the investigation by the MACC, his defense has been consistent. It never shifted at all. That would indicate to you that his defense must be trustworthy, and it is an honest defense. And if there was a mistaken belief, there was genuinely a mistaken belief of certain state of affairs. All right? Any other question?
Yesterday they said there were 11 elements of power abuse, I think. I think there's about 11.
Yes.
And it's power abuse and...
Abuse of power.
Abuse of power, sorry.
Yeah.
Abuse of power. And I'm surprised. He was the Prime Minister, he was the Minister of Finance. And yet he is charged for a corporate company's dealings or wrongdoing.
That was today answered by Farhan. The expansion of that is going to come the next occasion. But what Farhan has covered is this. Farhan said, and this is his defense, the Tan Sri Najib defense. As a Prime Minister as well as Minister of Finance, of course he gave certain suggestion and maybe even direction on a macro level for purposes of managing the nation. Because SRC, just like 1MDB, just like Petronas, they are giant of a company, or companies that we hope to be giants, like SRC, we hope them to be giant. So giving direction in that manner is a macro kind of management. You cannot expect the Prime Minister to give micro management. It just won't be possible. Those micro management are meant to be undertaken by the senior management and the board of directors, because they are the experts in various areas of managing such a company. That's what is meant. Yeah? Anything else? Okay. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Siapa nak ambil ni?